Hello, good morning. How are you doing? It's been a while, I've not actually posted or made any videos. I've been busy, you know. I've been busy and it's going to take a while actually to finish what I'm on to, but I know that there are a lot of things that I want to share with us actually. First and foremost, I don't know how many of us have watched the video Broken Hallelujah by Bimbo Ademoye, right? That was a very wonderful movie, a very super and excellent movie. It's something different from what we know her or Nollywood for actually. But it did not also fail to follow the Nollywood line of thought. Just that I love the twist, I love the plot, you know, the storyline was good. It was great, different from witchcraft and sex stuffs, like Nollywood. you know. So, but there is one takeaway I want to share with those from that particular movie, Broken Hallelujah. That movie, Bimbo played the role of a Christian wife, while Etim played the role of a Christian husband. These two knew each other from childhood. I'm not here to point out maybe in another video I would point out some of I would do some literary criticism on that movie because there are some lapses actually, but when you want to critique something, there is a difference between critique and criticism. When you want to critique something, you start from the strength to the flaws. So the strength of the movie is just what I want to bring out. As I said earlier, it was a very great outing for Bimbo, and I congratulate her for that. So one takeaway I want to share with us there is the issue of childbirth. When I was watching that movie, I am a sex and marriage therapist or counselor, and I know what we see in the field. When I was watching that movie, that particular part caught my attention. This couple, in their lovey-dovey manner in life, they said they wouldn't give birth till after 1 year of their marriage. And I started to think, many people have been doing that. And most out of these people, after the set time, find it difficult to conceive, start making children as they had proposed. God is the one who has the final proposition. All right, let me not give you premonition of what I'm trying to say. Now, after the 1 year, at the anniversary, the husband ate him, Dara, is it Dara or Odnaka, something like that, okay? Prayed over the wife, who in the movie is a Yoruba person, while the husband is of the eastern part of the country. All right. So he prayed over the wife and said, "Today I lose the womb," as though he had tied the womb. So after all the issues, after all the 1 year of waiting, then they entered into another phase of wanting to give birth. But lo and behold, for years and years, no child. Brethren, I don't subscribe to that school of thought. Rather, I advise couples, you can decide when to stop, but don't decide when to start. Did you get me? You can decide when to stop, but don't decide when to start. As a matter of fact, if you marry young, start then, give yourself the next 6, 7, 8 years to settle everything concerning childbearing and relax. One thing that is one thing I got from my mom of blessed memories. Sorry that she had to go actually, but even at her age, in fact, you would think that her first 4 children were older than her. You know, marriage is filled with uncertainties. You get married at 28, 25, 30, as the case may be. You go ahead, plan for your babies, and the moment they start coming, you automatically have made plans for something else. Are we together there? All right. So you can plan when to stop, but don't plan when to start. Because when you plan to start, your time may have gone by. Then secondly, the earlier the better. You have all the years, God willing, giving us the grace in the life. You have all the years to explore with your wife or your husband after childbearing. So why start the exploration just for 1 year, giving somebody tip of the iceberg, a taste of the ice cone, and then take it away? So as I said, it was a wonderful one, and that lesson is just what I'm sharing with us. One of the lessons from that movie, Broken Hallelujah. But remember, as she concluded, even no matter how broken that hallelujah is, it still carries praise. Hold on, tenaciously waiting for God, just like Bimbo and Etim portrayed in that movie. And I trust God. He never fails and he will never fail. All right, I'll see you very soon again, still on Broken Hallelujah by Bimbo Ademoye. Bye-bye and have a great weekend ahead.